Look, let's be honest, movie promotion these days, it's a lot, it's an absolute barrage, a non-stop assault on your senses. PR agencies, bless their cotton socks, are working overtime. They create this overwhelming cacophony, this endless buzz. You see trailers for trailers, yes, that's a thing now. Teaser posters, character posters, motion posters, so many posters. Social media campaigns explode months before release. It's designed to be inescapable, a constant nagging presence. You can't scroll online without seeing about the next big blockbuster. It's truly a relentless, deafening roar of manufactured excitement. These PR agencies are the masterminds, the wizards behind the curtain. Their job isn't just to inform you about a movie. Oh no. Their primary function is to create they need to make you feel that this film isn't just entertainment. It's a cultural moment you absolutely cannot afford to miss. They meticulously craft narratives around the film's release. They orchestrate interviews, plant stories, and generate endless online chatter. It's a sophisticated, well-oiled machine, churning out hype. And frankly, it's incredibly effective at getting our attention. Even if the film itself turns out to be, well, rubbish. The sheer volume of this pre-release promotion is staggering. It starts so early, sometimes years in advance. You get casting announcements treated like royal decrees, then set photos leaked with suspicious professionalism. This drip feed of information continues, relentlessly building. It's a long, drawn-out campaign of psychological warfare, designed to wear down your resistance and build anticipation. You're practically exhausted by the hype before you even buy a ticket. The film becomes this mythical beast, built entirely on promises. And we, the eager audience, often buy into it completely. This carefully constructed noise creates a powerful sense of urgency. You feel an almost primal need to see the film on opening weekend. FOMO, the fear of missing out, is a potent marketing tool. PR teams exploit this brilliantly. Everyone will be talking about it. Be the first to see it. The slogans scream at you. This manufactured urgency isn't about the film's quality. It's about getting as many people into seats as quickly as possible. Before word of mouth, that pesky truth teller can intervene. It's a numbers game, and the house always wants to win early. The hype is the lure, the opening weekend, the trap. So, what happens after months of this relentless PR bombardment? Well, your expectations go through the roof. Obviously, the movie has been sold as the second coming of cinema. It's supposed to change your life. Or at least your weekend. You've seen the epic trailers, the glowing sponsored early reactions. You've absorbed the carefully curated sound bites from stars. The PR machine has painted a picture of cinematic perfection. A flawless masterpiece awaits you. Or so they say. This buildup creates a mountain of anticipation, a mountain that more often than not is impossible to climb. And then you see it, the actual film, the thing itself. And, surprise, it's often just okay. Or sometimes truly dreadful. The grand spectacle promised feels a bit flat. The profound themes feel shallow. The jokes don't land. That epic story arc, it's more of a gentle slope. This is the inevitable crash, the hype hangover. The chasm between the promised experience and the reality is vast. It's like ordering a gourmet meal and getting a soggy sandwich. The disappointment can be surprisingly acute, almost personal. You feel a bit cheated, a bit foolish for believing the hype. This cycle of extreme hype followed by crushing disappointment isn't healthy. It erodes trust between audiences and filmmakers and studios. People start to become cynical about movie marketing, as they should. They've been burned too many times. Fool me once and all that. Every new must-see event is met with a healthy dose of skepticism. Is this genuinely good, or am I just being manipulated again? This cynicism is a direct result of overpromising and under-delivering. The PR agencies, in their quest for buzz, can shoot themselves in the foot. Long-term credibility is sacrificed for short-term box office gains. And that, my friends, is a terrible trade-off for everyone involved. Ultimately, the audience is left feeling a bit used. It's like being part of a giant, expensive magic trick. The PR was the misdirection, the flashy lights, the smoke and mirrors. And the film itself? Sometimes it's the underwhelming reveal. You realize you weren't sold a movie, you were sold a marketing campaign. The skill was in the selling, not necessarily in the making. This feeling of being duped is not conducive to a love of cinema. It makes you wary, less inclined to take a chance next time. The magic of the movie shouldn't be an actual illusion. Now here's a truly depressing thought. This obsession with hype can actually change how films are made. Filmmakers and studios might start thinking about marketing first. How will this play in a trailer? Becomes a key question. Instead of, is this a compelling story with well-developed characters? The need for marketable moments can overshadow narrative coherence. Decisions about plot points or character arcs might be influenced by their trailer ability. Scenes might be shoehorned in purely for their promotional potential. This is the marketing tail, wagging the storytelling dog violently, and the dog, understandably, looks miserable and confused. Consider the resources, the sheer amount of money and creative energy, all poured into these massive global marketing campaigns. What if even a fraction of that was redirected? What if it went into an extra script polish, or more rehearsal time, or perhaps hiring writers who can, write? Imagine a world where the focus was on making the better. Not just making the film shinier. But no, the budget for explosions in the trailer often seems unlimited, while the budget for coherent dialogue might be, shall we say, constrained. It's a bizarre set of priorities if you ask me, which you didn't, but I'm telling you anyway. This pressure extends to the content itself. There's a push to create viral moments or memeable scenes, things that will get people talking online, regardless of context. Storytelling can become secondary to creating easily digestible clips. Complex narratives are smoothed out for easier consumption. Character depth is sacrificed for a snappy one-liner. The film itself risks becoming a series of disconnected marketable beats, rather than a cohesive, engaging artistic statement. It's filmmaking by committee, with the marketing department as chairperson. And the results are often as bland as a committee meeting. And when these hype-heavy, content-light films inevitably underperform, do studios look inward? Do they say, maybe the story was weak? Of course not. That would be far too sensible. Instead, we get a parade of scapegoats. It's quite the show. Audience fatigue, they cry, as if we're tired of good movies. Piracy, they wail. Though good films still make money. It was the wrong release date. Or the critics were too harsh. The blame is deflected anywhere but where it often belongs. The fundamental flaws in the storytelling. The lack of a good script. The fact that the film simply wasn't very good despite the amazing trailer. Here's the kicker, the part that PR agencies might not fully grasp. Audiences, deep down, are not idiots. Shocking, I know. They crave genuine stories. They want emotional connection. They want to be moved, to think, to feel something real. Spectacle is fine. Explosions are fun. We all like a good kaboom. But without a solid story, without characters we care about, it's empty. It's like a beautifully wrapped gift box with nothing inside. Or perhaps a single, slightly sad sock. Marketing gimmicks might get people in the door once, but a truly compelling narrative keeps them coming back for more. Think about the films that last, the ones we rewatch and cherish. Are they always the ones with the biggest pre-release hype? Rarely. Often they are the films that built their reputation through word of mouth. Films with strong scripts, memorable performances, and genuine heart. These are the movies that resonate long after the marketing blitz has faded. Their power lies in their substance, not their promotional budget. A good story has legs. It can travel far beyond its opening weekend. It doesn't need a billion-dollar campaign to be remembered. It just needs to be, actually good. A revolutionary concept, I understand. So, what's the answer? It's not exactly rocket science or brain surgery. It's about refocusing on the core elements of filmmaking. Direction that has vision and purpose. Not just pointing a camera. Dialogue that crackles with wit or resonates with emotion. Not just exposition. Performances that are nuanced and believable, drawing us in. And above all, heartfelt storytelling that means something. These are the ingredients that create lasting cinema. Not an endless barrage of teasers for trailers. These are the things that truly capture the magic of movies. And these things cannot be faked or manufactured by a PR firm. It's time for a shift. A return to sanity, perhaps. Let's champion creative integrity over manufactured buzz. Let the quality of the film be its own best advertisement. Studios and filmmakers should trust their stories more. And trust their audiences to find and appreciate good work. Because when a film is truly great, the hype will follow naturally. It will be genuine, earned enthusiasm, not just marketing noise. Prioritize the art, the craft, the story. The rest, as they say, will hopefully take care of itself. Or at least it'll be a much better film, which is a start.